As we inch closer to the Lok Sabha elections 2024, we at NewsX present to you episode 9 of the Modi Diaries. In today's telecast, we will be focusing on Prime Minister Modi's push in the south, whether that's ensuring infrastructural development, including the inauguration of the Shivamogga airport, flagging of the first Vande Bharat in Kerala, inaugurating the Vikram Sarabhai space station, or propelling the South pride, including when the Prime Minister wore a traditional veshti while welcoming Xi Jinping in Mamallapuram. There has been immense transformation. Well, the big question that arises is this going to help bridge the north-south gap? We'll talk about this, but first let's listen to this.
अध्यक्ष महोदय, आज से 3000 वर्ष पूर्व भारत के महान कवि कणियन पुंगुन ड्रनार, उन्होंने विश्व की प्राचीनतम भाषा तमिल में कहा था, यादम उरे यावरुम केडीर, यानी हम सभी स्थानों के लिए अपनेपन का भाव रखते हैं और सभी लोग हमारे अपने हैं.
வடிக்கப்பட்ட ஒரு சின்னம் இருந்து யாரோ ஒருவர் இது 2000 ஆண்டுகள் பழமையானது என்று சொன்னால் பெருமிதம் ஏற்படுமா ஏற்படாதா? இத்தனை அருமையான விஷயம் 2000 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன்பு இருந்தது, பெருமிதம் ஏற்படுமா ஏற்படாதா?
केरला की ब्रांडिंग जहां जाता हूं वहां करता हूं. मैं विदेशों में लोगों को बताता हूं कि क्यों हमारा केरला इतना खास है. कांग्रेस ने हमेशा आंध्र प्रदेश के गौरव का अपमान किया है. ये हमारी सरकार है जिसने हमेशा आंध्र गौरव का सम्मान किया. पिछले वर्ष ही हमारी सरकार ने एनटीआर गारू के शताब्दी वर्ष पर स्मारक सिक्का जारी किया था.
All right, Dr. Syed Asad Abbas, political analyst, joins us on this conversation. Vijay Krishna, political analyst, also with us on the show. Mr. Sumit Peer, senior political commentator, joins us on the program as well. Uma Anandan, BJP councillor, with us on the show as well. Last but not the least, Mr. Anurag Naidu, political analyst, with us on the program as well. Dr. Abbas, I'll begin with you with a very simple and a serious question. Do you think that the Prime Minister, in the way that he has been extremely proud and vocal about South India, has in more ways than one bridged this gap that has always been sort of pushed forward for political purposes by the leaders in South India, and the Prime Minister has to a large extent tried to bridge it, tried to close it. He's brought about that One India outlook, and it in fact goes on to show as well. If you look at the opinion polls, the Bharatiya Janata Party perhaps might do or have their best tally in South India in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections.
Well, I think there is a large level of deeper understanding which the south of India requires. We've been a part of many debates where the centre, many a times, including the Ministry of Home Affairs, statements by Shri Amit Shah ji have been towards the national language or the so-called official language of Hindi, whereas the people in Tamil Nadu took great pride in their Tamil language and their Tamil culture. So I think bridging the gap is a good step. It's a great intention by Adarniya Narendra Modi ji, but there is a lot more to be done. Also, as a matter of fact, we need to understand the devolution of taxes which has come through. You know, if you look at largely, it is the south of India which gives a very large remuneration or revenue of theirs, but what they receive is much lesser percentage comparatively. That which needs to be worked upon, which Siddaramaiah ji has stated, and so has D.K. Shivkumar from the southern state of Karnataka. What also needs to be understood is, I'm a big fan of Thiruvalluvar Thirukural, the same thing which Adarniya Narendra Modi ji spoke about. Selvatul Selvam Sevichalam Achalam Salvatul Yalam Talai Yalam Vidakam Vidakala Sandur Kopoya Vidaka Vidaka, which also means of leading a life, very simple life, simple clothing, but of course, simple living, high thinking. I again see a direct contradiction here. Well, Narendra Modi ji has also been seen wearing a suit worth 10 lakhs, whereas the same Thiruvalluvar Thirukural speaks of wearing a very simple apparel fabric culture to just cover your body. So there is a contradiction. So basically, when you say something, you need to walk the talk. There cannot be a contradiction there. Also, as a matter of fact, we need to think, yes, we as Indians want to see our beautiful country as a Vishwa Guru. We need to be the market leaders, the best of startups, the CEOs, the economy. All of that should shine through. But also, we need to understand that the North-South divide, which has existed for a very long time, this needs to conquer where every single language is respected. Every single language is given its due. Absolutely no form of imposition whatsoever. Also, we need to understand that the opportunities which come through completely, be it any sector which comes, needs to have a forefront which definitely sees a Viksit Bharat coming together, a progressive Bharat, be it North India, be it South India, or the Indians from the North, or the Indians from the South, need to understand one thing. Our country, our unity must and should always be sacrosanct. Also, as a matter of fact, we need to understand that, Telangana, if we see, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, these states, if you see, largely there is no presence of Bharatiya Janata Party whatsoever. They are rejected. Not one single chief ministers. They could have Lok Sabha MPs for Modi ji. There is a bipolarity of voting. But I challenge my friend Sumit Peer here. I challenge my friend Anurag Naidu to show me one sitting chief minister. Show me anywhere you're in power. Nowhere. Zero. Koli Munte. That is a fact that South has rejected Bharatiya Janata Party.
Okay.
Not just that.
Let them respond.
Last 30 seconds we need, sir. Last 30 seconds. Not just that.
You're a good
Kerala,
negotiator,
which is the
Dr.
most
Abbas, let me tell you that.
literate state has not voted for BJP.
Okay, all right. Let Sumit P respond to what you have said. Sumit, Dr. Abbas feels that the BJP has not been able to win the hearts of the people in South India, and it's going to continue to be so.
Vinay, thanks for having me on your show. First of all, let me tell you, the North-South divide is in the minds, it's not on the land. Because if I go to Bangalore today, I don't need a visa, neither I need a passport, neither Abbas needs a visa or a passport to come to Delhi, right? So that is how we live. Secondly, if you look at the MNCs, if you look at the culture, if you look at how many flights are running, how many trains and how many people are running. So there is no North-South divide. Yes, there are political parties like DMK who believe in this Arya and Dravidian thing. But if you do the DNA of all the Indians have the same DNA. By the way, there is no difference between a DNA found in J&K and a DNA found in Kerala or Tamil Nadu. The DNA is the same. That is what the study says scientifically. Third thing, because of these fissures in the society, the whole existence of the parties were there. Yes, BJP was in Karnataka, now Congress is in Karnataka. But if you look in the Tamil Nadu, Annamalaya is a phenomena which they are really they don't know how to reckon with. He has got nobody could empathize in Tamil Nadu. You could have somebody like Annamalaya, an ex-IPS officer who could change, who could really shake those echelons of power within DMK or ADMK for that matter. Now, if you come to Kerala, work in progress. There are some leaders which are coming. If you come to Andhra, there's a substantial foothold which is there. Telangana, there's a foothold which is coming. Sanjay Bandi ji and all others are from there. So this doesn't really mean that it doesn't exist. And as far as that contribution is concerned, Vineet, the number one contributing state for the GST is Maharashtra and number two is UP. I'm telling you the data. So it's not that South is paying more and Namna is paying less. So in India, we don't judge people as per the GST or collections. If you go by that, I think Kashmir would be in the last three. And the maximum money on planet Earth and independent India has gone to Kashmir. So by that logic, it should have not gone. Now, point number 3 that he told about the Sood Boot ki Sarkar. Vinny, these are all notions. It was gifted by somebody, and the same piece of cloth got auctioned for a few crore rupees, which went to for the donation. The Prime Minister who donates all the money when he was as chief for CM of Gujarat for the marriage of the daughters of his staff, and all the money which he has got till date in salary is again donated back. He is the man who pays for his LPG, he is the man who pays for his khichdi, he pays for his doodh, chini, chai, and he also pays for his cook. Except Sarkari Bijli and Sarkari Makan, there is nothing he expects from the Sarkar. And when Prime Minister Modi moved into the his current residence, 17 truckloads of goods of saman were moved out because he said, "Mujhe iski koi zarurat nahi." He still lives the life of a pracharak in one room. That is what he occupies. One room. Yes, because of security, he has to live here because, there are huge security threats. Now, if you talk of the development in the South, I don't see any other prime minister who has integrated north, south, east, west, including northeast and central India in such a beautiful way. When it comes before the Shri Ram Bhumi Pran Pratishtha, he went to all the places in the south. He called Xi Jinping to the south. See the quantum of development which has happened in the south. But if you go by the political logics of Dr. Abbas, today we have BJP has no government in south. Why should you put even a nickel in south? But if you look at the roadmap of Prime Minister Modi, see the thousands of crores, billions of dollars worth of development has been given to south, where today there is not a BJP government, point taken. But then why is he going there? Why is he giving there? Because he's the Prime Minister of 1.4 billion people. He's the Prime Minister of 140 crore log. So this bhavna, this thing wherein you are dividing it equally, it doesn't mean do you have power or you don't have power. Let me tell you, sir. Ujjwala doesn't determine if BJP state on BJP, Prajwala, Ayushman Bharat, LPG subsidy, DBT, Kisan Saman Nidhi, all name one flagship government policy which determines that it's a BJP ruled state, you will get X, it's not a BJP ruled state, you will get X minus 1 or you will get... It doesn't get like that. So everything is given to everybody. People are loving Prime Minister Modi in South. I don't think any Prime Minister has been able to build that. Yes.
Let's get a response from Vijay Krishna as well. Vijay Krishna, are you there with us?
Yes. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to be part of this wonderful debate. I would like to tell you, when Modi, our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji presided the International Chess Championships in Chennai, he started with a beautiful kural, Irundombi, I think, kural 81, which speaks about treating the guests as God. Even today, I'm unable to talk about the chaste Tirukural before you. But how come a person who was born in a poor background...
Sir, I'm sorry to say this. Will it be possible for you to remove your sunglasses and speak to us?
So I'm very much proud about our Prime Minister. The first reason is that he was born in a poor background. He was from Gujarat. When he came out to Tamil Nadu to preside over the International Chess Championships, he started with a beautiful kural in chaste Tamil. He did not actually read it out. Even today, I'm unable to recollect that beautiful kural which talks about treating the guest as God. I'm saying the wonderful connect that our Honorable Prime Minister made with every part of the country. It is not about Tamil Nadu alone, but what I am saying is that we have got a wonderful protagonist in the political field, of our country. Why I'm saying as a protagonist, the reason is that he has proven himself over a period of 4 or 5. I'm saying that in 4 terms he had been the chief minister for Gujarat for more than 2 times. He came over. He came over as a prime minister when India was suffering from various other problems. But I am coming to the crux of the problem is that there are divisive forces in a country which are trying to pit that part of a country which is called South with that part of the country which is called as North. I'm sorry, I'm not going to believe this narrative. I think our Honorable PM Narendra Modi ji has broken that narrative by connecting himself with every part of our citizens. When he went to Andhra Pradesh, he actually quoted the quotes of Gurjar Appar, like say దేశమును ప్రేమించమన్నా మంచి అన్నది పెంచుమన్నా వట్టి మాటలు గట్టిపెట్టు గట్టి మేలు తలపెట్టవే. When he addresses the voters in Telangana, he called నా కుటుంబ సభ్యులారా. Wherever he goes, he actually mingled with the color of the soil, with the fragrance of the culture of that. When he goes to Karnataka, he becomes instant Kannadiga and taking pride in that culture. But when I see the Congress people like the person, I can't recall his name, that MP who is now contesting, he talks about GST and he said that South has been
all right, so there seems
GST.
to be a problem with your frame. Let me in fact quickly rope in Vijay Krishna as well. Vijay Krishna ji.
Yes, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Okay, Uma Anandan, Uma Anandanji?
Yes.
All
Can
right.
I
Well,
comment?
has the BJP managed to woo the South Indian voter, and is this going to be the Lok Sabha elections that's going to show the BJP that?
Definitely. The lotus is going to bloom in Tamil Nadu, and that is why you have all these stomach burning comments from all the opponents. I would like to ask Mr. Abbas, he speaks about the cost of Mr. Modi's dressing. Does he have any local standing with the grand old party, the lady occupying government quarters without being in power? Last time she and her son occupying government bungalows and the entire security, everything at the expense of the government. And he talks about the dresses of Mr. Modi. Is he not ashamed when he has a leader of the station of Sonia Gandhi and her son who have been swindling the country? And he talks about Mr. Modi's cost of dressing. Shame, shame on him. And now I would like to say, that whatever he can say, they are not
Vineet,
able
what
to
language
digest
is
that
this?
Mr. Annamalai,
Can
Mr.
you please
Annamalai
ask
has
this lady
made
to
inroads
not
in
do
Tamil
this shame,
Nadu.
shame?
Mr. Modi has come. Please keep quiet. I allowed you to talk.
What kind of
keep
language
quiet
is this?
now. You keep quiet. Yeah, I have allowed you
Speak
to
with
talk. I
respect.
did
You
not
need to
interfere.
speak with respect.
Ma'am, please, let's
I did not interfere when you
You
were
cannot
talking.
do this shame.
Now you keep quiet.
One
now
second.
you keep quiet.
One second, ma'am. Please don't get personal, and let's not be rude to each other. Dr. Abbas,
See,
what
we
I
did
will not be okay
I
with
did
this
not
kind of
Dr. Abbas, Dr. Abbas, what
No,
exactly
Vineet,
do you have
she
a
is
problem
saying
with?
shame on what grounds? That's my opinion, ma'am. You need to be ashamed of your own opinions.
Yeah,
You
you
don't.
cannot
Ma'am,
And
you
you're going
can't,
to
ma'am,
keep
you
quiet.
can't do
What kind of
this,
language
ma'am.
is this?
Uma Nandanji, you can't get
What kind of
personal.
language is this?
Uma Nandanji,
I
you
will not
can't get.
bear this
Okay,
language,
all right,
Vineet.
Dr. Abbas, I'm fighting for you. I'm speaking on your behalf only. Uma Nandanji, you cannot get personal. He did not target you. If you have a wait a minute, ma'am. Wait a minute, ma'am. Wait a minute, ma'am. Wait a minute. If you have a problem with what he said, you can be diplomatic about it. You're representing the BJP. Please be diplomatic about it, and let's not get personal. Please finish your point.
See, I would like to say the most beneficiaries are from Tamil Nadu. Mudra loan, Ayushman Bharat, everything. Has Mr. Modi differentiated between Tamil Nadu, which has not voted for him, and now all this cry from the opposition is because we have a leader with the caliber of Mr. Annamalai who has made inroads. And now you have the poll predictions which are telling that there's going to be a tsunami. They're not able to. And now I would like to ask him. He says we are a zero in South India. Were we not a ruling party in Karnataka? Did we not have MPs from Telangana? We have improved. So this is the growth. BJP's growth which they are not able to digest, and they are not able to digest the connect that Mr. Modi has with the entire Bharat. He's not sitting in Delhi alone. Did you ever have a minister or a prime minister, a former prime minister who spent Diwali with the defense forces anywhere? We had a former prime minister who was sitting kaput in the Congress leader, prime ministers who are sitting kaput in Delhi in the confines and luxurious residences. But here we have a prime minister who works 20 hours a day. And the response is so good. The faith that people have in Mr. Narendra Modi is growing in leaps and bounds. And this is
All
what
right,
they're
okay.
not able to digest. That
All
is
right.
why. When I'm not getting personal, first he has to read out facts.
Okay, all right. Okay, let's also get Anurag Naidu into the conversation.
This thing here.
Anurag, you've been listening to what's been going on.
Yeah.
Is South India a sore point for the Bharatiya Janata Party? And we've seen the Prime Minister, work very hard, to make changes, to, change the trajectory of his party's image as well, which has gone up. But, the attacks that have come towards the BJP from South India or Sanatan Dharma or, even Hindu culture have been unbecoming of, what the Prime Minister has been trying to achieve, the concept of a single India.
Yeah, I think first of all, let me just cool this debate a bit. Let me start by responding to my dear friend Abbas's, the devolution theory. Every time we say that South gives a lot of, GST and then the devolution percentage is less, the South, particularly whether it's Chennai or Bangalore or Hyderabad, will not be what it is today without the contribution of people coming from whole of India. My dear friend Abbas Bhai is also a real estate, businessman. It makes a lot of money from real estate, thanks to the North Indians who come and stay here and work for companies that pay taxes to Bangalore. So let's not go very personal on one particular region. Okay, let's keep it centric to the development. We all contribute to the development of this beautiful city. These are the global cities. So that's on the lighter note. But let's also understand the largest number of MPs any national party having from the whole of South India. What is this party, Abbas Bhai? You have to say, I'm sorry, but it is BJP. Largest number of MPs, right? For you. We are getting into 2024 general elections, right? One of the South Indian states that you mentioned is going to go on a simultaneous elections during this 2024 general election is Andhra Pradesh. Mark my word on national media, BJP will form the state government in the state of Andhra Pradesh. The NDA will have its chief minister in the state of Andhra Pradesh. That's the start. The BJP will have the next chief minister in Telangana, make it in writing. They've had, 28 seats in Telangana. BJP is number 2 with a party that was nowhere in the last election. So it's a huge leap, huge leap. Tamil Nadu, Congress was the number 2 party always, and a national party. They were much way ahead of BJP all these years. BJP in this 2024 election will hit a double digit in Tamil Nadu, much more vote percentage than ever before. Ever before. I don't want to comment on seats, but make no mistake, they will form the next government in Tamil Nadu. It's a very bold statement. They will form.
So, okay. Anurag, we've run out of time as well. I want to quickly take 2 comments, one from Dr. Abbas and then from Sumit Peer, and then we wrap up. Dr. Abbas?
Over the last 7 years, I've done thousands of debates, Vineet, with the best of spokesperson of BJP. Let me tell you, they are very articulate. As a matter of fact, my friend Anurag Naidu, Sumit Peer as well. All I'd like to say is to the BJP spokesperson on the panel, respected ma'am, raise your level of debate, your argument, your points, not your voice. When you raise your voice, your debate falls flat. Learn something from Adarnya Sambit Patra, the Subhanshu Trivedi, and many others who have been fantastic, very good friends of mine. That is the way to debate. By saying ashamed, you should be ashamed, that's no way to go, ma'am.
Okay, I took care of that, Dr. Abbas. Dr. Abbas, right? I took care of that. We took care of that. Move on now.
Now coming to the points made by my friend Anurag Naidu, very good points. So is Sumit Peer. They've given their respective points as to how it's going to come. But even then, my friend Anurag Naidu had to take the alliance partner there, Telugu Desam Party, or which to form the government, NDA. But still, BJP alone does not form the government. I'm not talking about the member of parliament, my friends. I'm talking about a sitting ruling chief minister. I think sometimes we tend to, in a hurry of debate, we tend to put across those points. The final point
we've run out of time. This was supposed to be a conclusion. Sumit, 10 seconds. Sumit, 10 seconds, please.
Vineet, we are talking of Abki Bar 400 par. 400 par cannot happen if you don't go par in South. So if there will be a 400 par, there will be substantial grounds in whole of India, including South of India. And let me tell you, sir, North, West, East, West and South. These are all divides in our mind. On the ground, India is one from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, from Ran of Kutch to Thimphu. We are one nation, one state. Na stateon ke naam dikhai dete hain, na sunai dete hain. I'm not boring Shah Rukh Khan's dialogue. But this is
okay, Anurag, quickly.
10 seconds. Quick rebuttal to Abbas Bhai. Your information is wrong. Telugu Desam Party, Pawan Kalyan and Chandrababu Naidu's son was camping in Delhi for months to seek an appointment from Amit Shah ji and Prime Minister Modi to request for an alliance. They deserve to be in party in Andhra Pradesh. They requested and BJP said yes. Please correct the information. Sir.
Okay, all right. On that note,
but still,
all right. We've run out of time, guys. We'll get many more opportunities to do this. Thank you, everyone.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.